Okay, and at this point.
Okay, I'm now just trying to find in my. Okay. Hello, everyone, again. Welcome to the meeting of the Atlantic Avenue Holding Corporation Governance Committee by video in Buffalo, Albany, and New York City. Welcome and thank you all for your attendance. Sarah, will you read the roll, which I believe we had agreed in the prior meeting would be the identical roll as the SECS committee, and but Sarah, it's falls in your court.
That's right. I will just note for the record that board member Ken Evans has now joined us via Zoom as well. Otherwise, the attendees are the same as they were the last time and will be reflected in the record.
Excellent, excellent. So we'll now move to the agenda, where the first matter is the approval of the minutes of the March 1st, 2022 Governance Committee. Does anyone have any comments or changes on the minutes? If not, can I have a motion to adapt the minutes?
So moved.
Thank you, Al.
Second.
Thank you, Joan. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Okay, the minutes are adopted. Now, the next, I'd like to turn to Sarah to summarize the policies, procedure, and guidelines of DASNY were adopted for Atlantic Avenue. Like to an annual review of the bylaws, Sarah.
Yep, thank you. As Madam Chair said, the procedures and guidelines of DASNY, for the most part, were adopted in connection with the subsidiaries. We have a few things that we'll be discussing today, namely the bylaws, mission statement, and performance measures and metrics to quantify performance goals. These are the required annual review of these documents. So the first of those is the annual review of the bylaws. And staff is recommending at this time that the Atlantic Avenue subsidiary revise section 3.7, which is the section pertaining to video conferencing of meetings. That language is reflected in the bylaws to be consistent with those in the DASNY bylaws, which would enable board members to video conference together from one or more locations that are open to the public. And in circumstances where board members meet what's defined as an extraordinary circumstance, which is things like sickness, disability, religious observance, they would have the ability to participate from a private location upon approval of the chair. But otherwise, Madam Chair, that section is identical to those in DASNY's bylaws and fully consistent with the open meetings law.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. If you concur, committee members, I'd like to have a motion to recommend to the full board these revisions to the bylaws to section 3.7. I'll move. Anyone second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? None. The motion to recommend it to the full Atlantic board for approval is passed. The next matter is the annual review of the mission statement, performance metrics, and metrics to quantify performance goals. Sarah, do you have any comments on these?
Thank you. Staff has reviewed these, and at this time, no changes to the mission statement, performance measures, and metrics are recommended at this time. So if the committee concurs, it would simply be noted at the full board meeting tomorrow that the annual review was completed.
Good. Okay, so no need for a resolution here. Good. So I will then make another motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Thank you, Al.
Second.
All in favor? Good. And we are adjourned.
Well, what are we still on there? You know, over the year that we